Hello Internet! Now a lot of y'all may know that I've been looking into starting a company, a video production company. And there's two main business structures to set this up for an organization of my size. A sole proprietorship and an LLC. An LLC protects you from being sued, has nothing but advantages, is simple to set up, and a sole proprietorship is easy. In fact, you can do it on accident. So naturally, I'm going to pick the sole proprietorship. Welcome to SCHMIEL Show! So an LLC only has advantages? Yes. And you're not going to do that? Yes. Why? Well, you see, kids, that would be the right way to do things. And one thing I've learned over the years is that doing things the right way is a great way to do nothing at all. Look, an LLC is relatively simple, right? But there's still a lot of nuance to it, and there's a lot of places to fuck up that to completely just negate the whole point of starting an LLC in the first place. The whole idea is that it creates a business entity that is separate from you, so that if you get sued, the business entity is the only thing that can be attacked. They can't go after all your personal shit, right? Your bank accounts, your house, your car, any of your property or anything like that. It protects you from crazy, petty, wealthy people that just want to sue because, you know, I don't know, you looked at them wrong or something like that. People are fucking crazy, man. The justice system isn't about being right or isn't about justice, it's about who has money. That's who can use it. And so if I set up an LLC, I would want to make sure I do things right. I want to make sure I'm not accidentally screwing myself and negating the whole point of setting one up in the first place. And that frankly takes time. Time I've been putting in, like I've been doing a lot of research on it, learning a lot about it, and I find it very interesting because it reminds me of my old philosophy stuff actually. It's very abstract, it feels like applied philosophy. What is identity? How do you differentiate between this thing and that thing? A company that's a whole kind of mental idea rather than a physical thing, and me who is a person but also physical but also kind of related to that. Anyways, it's weird and wonderful and I very much enjoy it. But studying it very much feels like I'm just spinning my tires. Trying to do things the right way has held me back so much in life. I've always had this saying where I want to figure out every little detail. I want to have the plan. I want to know everything that's coming, right? And that just, it takes an unreasonable amount of time. And I look at the time I'm putting into this, and I'm doing this all after work. I have a day job, right? And that's very limited time to work with. It just makes more sense for me to outsource it to someone that is immersed in it, that has practical experience with it. And I don't have time to consult these people, nor the money to consult these people. And if I wait to set up that appointment and to get it all hashed out, frankly, it could take months, maybe a year with the limited time I have. It just won't happen. So that's why I'm going with the sole proprietorship. And hopefully I can get to a point where I can just justify meeting with an attorney as part of my normal work day rather than something to squeeze in my very limited off hours, right? And also would have the money to properly do it. I'm broke. I understand there's some people that will meet with you for free to start like a business relationship, but even then. And also, like, just the human element, man. I put off appointments I don't want to make, which is weird for me to say I don't want to make it, but it's kind of scary, right? You have to really, you know, it's like, oh God, I guess we're really pulling the trigger on this thing. I guess we're really doing this. There's a lot of risk with starting a business. And, you know, I'm not naive enough to pretend that doesn't exist and to pretend that doesn't worry me. And that could easily wind up me putting this off way longer than it ever should. That's why I'm going with a sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship, you can start on accident. Actually, most people that have ever sold something probably have started one on accident. All this research in the business, I'm sure it's very helpful and has really broadened my understanding of just the whole practice and entrepreneurship as a skill set in and of itself, but it still feels like spinning my tires. It still doesn't feel like actually doing anything. I want to make movies. That's what I want to start doing. And I've been holding off on building my portfolio. There's a chance I could just suck at this, and that sounds crazy. Eric, why are you pursuing this if you don't even know if you can do it, right? Because it takes a long time to do a portfolio piece. In my mind, I feel like building the portfolio is a key marketing opportunity, right? If I do something that's really good, if I knock it out of the park for whoever I'm doing this free thing for to just build my portfolio, and they tell some of their business friends. Look, my understanding is small people that run small businesses know other people that run small businesses. So if I do something they really like and they tell like another associate of theirs about me who are interested in getting me to do the same thing I did for that guy, I want to be in a position where I can be like, okay, sure, here's my price, here's my business card, and yeah, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. I don't want to be in a position to be like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, but I don't really have a business set up yet, and I don't really know what to charge you. $200? Right? No. I want to have my shit figured out. I want to be ready. And so that's why I want to have an entity set up before I start making the portfolio, so that if through my efforts I create opportunity, I will be in a position to jump on those opportunities. And if I wait to be in that position by building an LLC, I'm going to be waiting a very long time. I don't really even feel like I have anymore. I'm so tired of being broke. So, you know. Honestly, if you're not getting business, you don't need to worry about an LLC anyways, right? Actually, it becomes a little bit of a liability. If you make less than $5,000, and I think the first 3 years or something like that, the IRS sees it as a hobby business, and then they revoke all those tax deductions you might have called for running a business and say, sorry, that wasn't really a business, that's a hobby, so you actually have to pay all that back. And so you can actually kind of put yourself in a dangerous position like that too if you don't make enough money. And plus it costs money to, get it all licensed up and, get it all official, right, to get it registered. There's a lot of fees you have to pay to the government. So that's why we're going with sole proprietorship, because I feel like the most practical thing I can be doing right now is just making movies every single day, and making the kind of movies someone would want to pay me to do. I'm tired of spinning my tires. I want to get to work. You can always convert a sole proprietorship to an LLC anyways later on. If this becomes a legitimate living, I'll be making enough to be able to afford to say, okay, let me go meet this attorney at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Right? I'll just write those hours into the overhead costs. But until then, I'm tired of talking, I'm tired of spinning my tires. I just want to bloody get to it. Oh, and subscribe to me on YouTube and turn on notifications on Facebook and on YouTube to keep seeing my stuff every day. Ciao.